Hey guys, it's Pope. Welcome back to my channel. I've got a bit of a plot twist for you guys now, as I've officially decided to enter a show prep. This was kind of a hard decision to make, but the way that my body composition was just coming along while I was maintaining my weight and just getting stronger, getting back into weightlifting, I just felt like I should take advantage of the way things are shaping up. And I just had this gut feeling if I decided to start a prep that I was like ready to get a really good response from my body after having high calories for a very long time period now. I last got off stage in October of 2023. It's now August of 2024. So I've stayed really high intake, just focused on getting stronger, getting optimal metabolism again after dieting for so long last season. And I just feel like I am ready to go. So I'm going to strike while it feels hot and hit a show this year, even though that was not my original plan. But my other reasoning behind it is I really do want to get back into competing in weightlifting. And the only motivating factor of that is to break that American record snatch. And it would take a 93 for me in the 71s, which I think is out of reach. That would be an all-time PR for me at 35 plus years old, however long that takes for me to get back into competition. But at the 64s, it would only take a 90 as of right now, and that's a lot more reasonable and doable. My all-time best is 92, so still would be like getting to an all-time peak, but something I've at least done before and I feel like is within grasp. But I have to get my body weight down, and I've got so much more muscle now from training bodybuilding for several years now. So my body at 64 is going to need to be extremely lean this time, like much leaner than it was when I competed at 64 before Scarlett and right after. Obviously, I didn't have my muscle mass all the way back then. So it's going to be very, very hard for me to make weight in the 64s, but that's the only way it's going to make sense for me to compete again, is to be in the 64 kilo weight class to hit that American record snatch for the Masters. So it's like a really tall order from me, but my stage weight and the weight I need to make weight in weightlifting are essentially the same thing. So I might as well pair them together. What I'm doing is pretty unprecedented. I don't think anybody's ever done this, tried to do a bodybuilding show and then compete in weightlifting. I don't know anybody that's really ever done base sports together in the same year even. So yeah, what I'm doing is potentially impossible, but I want to try. So I'm into about my second week of prep now. And yeah, I just want to get on stage. I want to get super lean so that I can be closer to making weight for weightlifting. So I'm going to be trying to balance the two right now, which, like I said, might be impossible, but I'm going to try. About 2 weeks into prep now, and my body is responding beautifully. Like, I could not ask for more out of my body these first couple weeks in prep. I've dropped my calories, ramped up my cardio. I am changing around my schedule quite a bit, reducing the volume of weightlifting I'm doing, but trying to keep my intensity high. Even with starting dieting, I was able to hit some really good snatches last week. I hit some solid 80s and a double at 78, so things were still good last week after I dropped my calories. And then I also hit a monster set of 5 on squat. I did a 125 kilo squat for 5, which is 275 pounds. And I'm really, really stoked about that. I've been really focused on building my legs for this entire year, basically, and building that squat strength, getting my legs back under me for my lifts. And it's so awesome to see that's like really paying off in those squat numbers now. My all-time best is 132 for 5, so that's getting pretty close. Super, super exciting. I'm not going to be telling people what show I'm aiming for right now because I want to just keep the pressure on myself low, and I also want to be very flexible with my plan. If I'm not ready, I won't do it. I'll move it back to another show. But as of right now, I do have 2 shows planned and then a weightlifting meet that I'm targeting further down the road. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, that's the big update from me for now. I'm excited, I'm motivated, I've got a good plan. I'm going to be coaching myself. I'm coaching my own diet, my own weightlifting. Amy still helps me with my technique some. Courtney helps me some. Obviously, we work together with the weightlifting team online, so I have people in my corner, but big picture, I'm in charge of everything, and I'm feeling really confident and just ready to go. I mean, how cool would it be if I was able to get an Olympia bid and broke that Masters American record? I mean, I'm setting my goals unbelievably high, but like, I just feel like if anyone can do it, it's me. So why not try? I'm just gonna try and see what I got. So far today, I've hit a 30-minute Peloton ride. I'm loving my Peloton. I'm trying to really focus on high intensity cardio that will translate to my fitness routine this time around. So I want everything I'm doing to have a purpose, not just to be building calories. I'm being very intentional with how I spend my time. So yeah, today started with a Peloton ride, and now I'm going to be heading to the bodybuilding gym, and we've got our quad tricep workout today on the menu. I'm following the exact same workouts that I put out on our program for everyone else. This is the best bodybuilding program, I believe, out there, and it's what I do for my own training. If you need help with your workouts, definitely go check out this program. I demo everything, I give you cues, things to work on. We have a great group chat going on, so there's a lot of support. So definitely go check out my bodybuilding program, and we can train together during my prep. Mixing up my pre-workout now, I'm going to be using our Pounce Hula Girl today. This is our most popular flavor. It is cherry and pineapple. It just tastes like you're sipping on an umbrella drink. Very, very good. Our pre-workout is banned substance tested, and I will be subject to testing again very soon once I compete in weightlifting. So I'm making sure all of my supplements are in line with rules of USADA. Also adding a scoop of our creatine. This is the most popular product in my store. I'm gonna drink this and hit the gym. Also, a moment for this fit. You see it? These are the new Athlete shorts. So cute. A little scandalous with these cute lines. All right, let's go. Starting with front squats today. I've done a 205 for 3. I'm going to go to 215. This feels good. Maybe I'll do a 225 for 3 today, which might be. But my legs feel very strong. My sister is home from college and is joining us today for the workout, which I'm excited about. We're going to be doing some back foot elevated split squats, but on the Smith machine. I really like this variation because you get so much stability from the Smith machine, so you can really focus on that muscle engagement and contraction. Something I wanted to really touch on in this video, something I'm seeing some of my clients do that I'm trying to correct, is rushing through the movement and just trying to muscle through it. And if you're doing something like powerlifting or weightlifting and you're just trying to move as much weight as possible, that's okay. But for bodybuilding, or when you're really trying to change your body composition, getting that time of retention and getting the solid contraction in the muscles that you're trying to work is very important. So taking your time on your tempo, feeling that engagement is super important. We're not trying to just rush through the movement. We're trying to really make our muscles work as hard as possible. That's how you force the growth. Kaylee's demoing these really well. No rushing into the next rep. No bouncing in the bottom. She's got quad engagement the entire way down and up. This is exactly how we want to do these. You can see in the video where I'm demoing this the incorrect way, where I'm bouncing in and out of the reps at both the top and the bottom of the end range. And of course, I could load up a lot more weight doing it like this, but that's not going to help me achieve my goal. My goal is to build muscle mass and change my body composition. And the way to do that is to put more stress on the muscle to get to high intensity, the max load that this muscle can take close to failure. If I'm doing this super quick and bouncing in the reps, I'm not going to be able to achieve that. Even if I were to put a lot more weight on, I'm still not giving that muscle the stress and like the mind-muscle connection to the contraction that's going to force that growth. Now when you see me demoing the correct style of doing these reps, I'm taking my time, I'm in control the entire rep range, I'm pausing at the top, I'm not bouncing at the bottom, I'm really focused on my quad engaging. I don't have my weight on my back foot, all of my weight is on that front leg that's taking the work, and this is how I'm going to get close to failure. I'm going to feel that fatigue in the muscle and build that progressive overload to make change in my body. Look at that shake. Perfect intensity. Finished up leg day with some sled drags that were super tough, and then we did our triceps at the end. Now I'm going to make a protein shake. I've been making my protein lately with this Fairlife milk because it adds some extra protein. I'm going with our churro sundae today. Super yummy. All right, Kaylee, what's your favorite flavor?
Usually it's milk and milkshakes, but recently I've been loving strawberry shortcake.
She's a strawberry girl right now. If you don't know, my sister is an NCAA diver. She's really good at Florida State. She's big on her diet as well for her sport. If you haven't tried anything from my supplement line, please go check out my store, dynamicpursuit.store. We have pre-workout, pump, 4 different flavors of protein that are all super good. They mix up really well. These are isolate proteins too, so a great way to get in your protein macro. And like I said at the beginning of the video, definitely go check out my bodybuilding program so we can train together. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Give the video a thumbs up, leave me comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Maybe Kaylee will come back for another video later. Cheers.